Headlines for this week include UWL professor makes lacrosse history a priority.
Scholars discuss exciting research on Alzheimer's disease.
And UWL sorority raises awareness for AIDS.
Stay tuned, WMCM's Week in Review is next. Hello, and thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. I'm Greg Hill.
And I'm Bree Levine. Downtown La Crosse has come alive with the memories of local citizens from the past and the present. Here, Here, a project long in the works, was finally launched on Sunday. Signs at many downtown locations will be linked to a mobile phone system where people can call and hear stories collected from average citizens of La Crosse. This project was created and developed by UWL Assistant History Professor Ariel Bijou, along with her students in a new public and policy history major emphasis. Bijou and the students have made a special effort to reach out to historically underrepresented groups in the community, such as the homeless, Ho-Chunk Nation, Hmong, and African Americans, to contribute their stories. The project will run until 2020, so make sure to get downtown and check it out.
It is Women Moving Ahead Week, and the UWL Women, Gender, and Sexual Studies Department is sponsoring 2 TED Talk videos highlighting the lack of women leaders and using body language effectively. Cheryl Sandberg's talk, Why We Have Too Few Women Leaders, will discuss issues regarding women and the importance of taking on leadership roles in their lives. These talks will be shown and afterwards discussed as a part of the Women Moving Ahead Week of events. Women Moving Ahead works to raise awareness about the challenges women and girls in all cultures encounter in their lives and their careers. WMA's ultimate goal is to empower women with the knowledge and skills for them to move ahead in their lives. You can register for this event on their website, www.womenmovingahead.org/conference registration.
The UWL Mathematics Department was recognized on Friday for teaching excellence. The UW System Board of Regents awarded the department the UW System 2015 Regents Teaching Excellence Award. The Math Department Chair, Becky Ladoc, says several innovative programs helped them earn the award, including a fast-track mathematics program, which helped incoming freshmen develop math skills online before meeting on campus. In the first 2 years, 73 of the 75 participating students moved forward into credit-bearing math classes when they came to campus. The math department is in their third from UWL to win this award. Biology and physics have previously earned this honor.
Student elections were held on Tuesday to fill this vacant positions in the Student Association for next year. We sent out our team to find out more.
Elections took place for the Student Association, and we spoke to Election Commissioner Storm Larson and asked him how the process is conducted.
The election is conducted through student email accounts. They receive an email and they vote electronically in the morning. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. After the polls close, the Election Commission meets and looks at the results and informs candidates of the results.
The voting process was open to students Tuesday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
The turnout wasn't as high as we had hoped, but we're grateful for all the students that took the opportunity to vote for their student representatives and are happy to see that, we're going to be having dedicated leaders in office next year that are willing to make change for students.
Larson emphasizes the importance of your vote and making your voice heard.
It's important for students to vote because, not every student across the world has that opportunity, and when you're afforded the privilege to vote for student representatives that have the statutory authority to make decisions, it's important that you take every advantage of that and exercise your democratic right.
The election process has come to an end, and the results will be finalized after candidates are recognized by the Student Senate, which will not be made public for 2 more weeks. For WMCM News, this has been Kyle Popovich and Brock Maxwell.
And now here's Ashley Reynolds to talk about what's happening around campus.
Thanks, Greg. The English Club will be hosting a Flash Fiction Face-Off this Friday, April 17th from 5:20 to 7:30 in the evening in room 337 Cartwright Center. This creative competition will give competitors 5 minutes to type a short story based on 3 random words, and a panel of English professors will decide the winner. Each participant's computer will be connected to a projector, and admission is free, so come on out for this exciting event. Also happening this Friday is the Spring Art Show, which will feature the work of 11 graduating seniors. They will showcase their best work in this annual event from 4 to 6 in the evening in the University Art Gallery. The reception and show are free. Looking to get active this weekend? The Duck and Dodge Dodgeball Tournament will start this Sunday, April 19th at 10:30 in the morning in Mitchell Hall. Teams of 6 to 10 people can be co-ed and be composed of any students from UWL, Viterbo, or Western Technical Colleges. The cost is only $20 per team. Register today at the Eagle Recreation Center desk. The UWL Music Department is set to show off their jazz band for one last time this year on Sunday, April 19th at 2 in the afternoon. Come on out to Annette Recital Hall in the Center for the Arts Building to enjoy some easy listening and show support for these talented musicians. Admission is free. That's all we have for campus events. Now back to you, Greg.
Thanks, Ashley. When it comes to money troubles, not one person is singled out. Come see Money Monologues on Saturday, April 18th, and Thursday, April 23rd at 6 in the evening in Frederick Theater, Morris Hall, to witness reenactments of people's real-life experiences related to money. Get ready to ride the emotional roller coaster of finance, as these presentations are guaranteed to bring you through the many emotional ups and downs, as well as real testimonials from people within the lacrosse community. Heartstrings will be pulled, and plenty of laughter is to be had, as observers will relate, empathize, and learn the impact of financial responsibilities in everyday life. For more information, you can contact It Makes Sense at uwlax.edu or call them at 608-785-8852. The Cooley Region Humane Society has many pets in need of loving homes. Here are some of the animals available in this week's edition of Perfect Pets.
Meet Sable, a domestic short-hair of only 3 years. She doesn't mind roaming around. Just look at her stunning black coat. This is Chief, a Labrador mix of 6 years. He's great at doing tricks. Meet the Curious Callie. This kitty is a 1-year-old domestic short-hair. She's playful and, of course, always on the run.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, that number is 781-4014. Today, at least 5 million people in the U.S. alone are living with Alzheimer's disease, and that number is projected to more than triple by 2050. A forum on campus will highlight progress being made in Alzheimer's research, including state-of-the-art medical research happening right here in Wisconsin. Azioma Okonkwo, the co-leader of Neuropsychological Service at the Wisconsin Alzheimer's Disease Research Center, will be featured at the forum. He will talk about his research on brain changes as Alzheimer's develops, as well as the factors that can play a role in how the disease develops. The forum will take place tonight from 6:30 to 8 in the evening in 1309 Centennial Hall. This event is free. Iraq War veteran Brian Turner recently came to campus to speak out about his new memoir. We sent out Sam Woodsworth and Evan Barrett to find out more.
This is Sam Woodworth and Evan Barrett reporting for WMCM News. And Tuesday night we had the treat of Brian Turner being a part of the inaugural UWL campus seminar and performance series talking about his new memoir about fighting overseas in Iraq. Brian Turner discussed his new memoir, My Life as a Foreign Country, Tuesday night at UWL Centennial Hall. Associate Professor Matthew Cashin, who's been friends with Turner since their college days, discussed how Turner struggled through his high school and college education, but found determination, made it through, and succeeded in graduating from college as well as life in the military. Turner spent time as a NATO peacekeeper and a sergeant in the United States Army. He shared with us some poetry and excerpts from his new memoir, as well as some of his personal experiences from his time served overseas.
Out of burlap sacks, out of bearing butter, out of black bean, wet slate bread, out of the acids of rage, the candor of tar, out of creosote, gasoline, drive shafts, wooden dollies, they lie and grow. If a body is what you want, then here's bone and gristle and flesh. Here's the clavicle snapped wish, the aorta's open valves, the leap thought makes of the synaptic cap. Here's the adrenaline what you crave.
During his presentation, Turner challenged us as students and citizens to learn more about what goes on in countries that we are at war with and how we can be better humanitarians on the home front. Brian Turner's experiences that he talked about with us Tuesday night will hopefully get us thinking about the future as well as what we can learn from this and how we can act upon what he told us here this evening. For WMCM News, this is Sam Woodworth and Evan Barrett.
On behalf of WMCM, we'd like to thank Brian Turner for his brave service to our country. The Gamma Sigma Sigma sorority is hosting a Teeter-Totter-a-thon this Friday. Teeter-Totter is a fundraiser for AIDS and AIDS awareness. These students on Teeter-Totters have the ultimate goal of both raising money and spreading awareness and knowledge of the AIDS virus. Gamma Sigma Sigma is a national service sorority that focuses not only on friendship, but also serving both our community and our campus by participating in various volunteer activities and service projects. Again, the Teeter-Totter-a-thon takes place Friday, April 17th from 10 in the morning to 7 in the evening in Wittich Field. It is shaping up to be a great night as there will be plenty of games, food, and even a raffle. If the weather doesn't happen to cooperate, this will be moved into the rec center. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight. This week, they ask students what their plans are for Earth Day.
This week, we decided to walk around UWL campus and ask students what they plan to do for Earth Day next week. Let's go find out what their answers are.
I'm going to go out and enjoy the nice weather.
I'm going to turn off the lights in my dorm.
So what are your plans for Earth Day next week?
I think for Earth Day, I'm going to be conscious about what I do. Maybe turn the lights off, keep the water not running, and try to be as much energy conservative as I could be.
I plan on hiking the bluffs. I'm going to be going to Pro State Park. If you haven't been there, you should go check it out. It's only 32 minutes away from this spot right here if you have a car.
Well, I do have 4 exams this week, so honestly, I'll probably spend it studying.
You know, just go on a hike, enjoy nature, and do a little more studying for the future.
Next week, I plan to go for a walk in the marsh and maybe go on a bluff hike.
I'm going to go plant some trees.
I'm going to be in class all day.
My plans for Earth Day are to go for a run outside.
There you have it. It seems like a lot of UWL students don't know exactly what Earth Day stands for, but they're still planning activities to spend outside. I'm Andrew Comstock with Dustin Skoletsky for Campus Insight for this week's Week in Review.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now here's Elissa Wolf with the review of the movie Casino Royale.
Thanks, Bree. After recently being promoted to 00 status, James Bond takes on his first mission to defeat terrorist banker Le Chiffre in a high-stakes poker game to prevent Le Chiffre from recovering a huge sum of money his clients gave him and he lost due to a failed plot ruined by Bond. The poker tournament takes place at La Casino Royale, and this is where the action begins. Two minds face off not only in a battle of intellect, but in a battle of devious illusions and violence. The stakes are higher than just money, and you aren't just playing to win, but you're playing for your life. But before I reveal too much of 007's exploits, let's take a look at the trailer.
Very good game at Casino Royale in Montenegro. You're the best player in the service. The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game. I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed out.
You noticed. I hope our little game isn't causing you to perspire.
It doesn't bother you killing those people.
Well, I wouldn't be very good at my job if it did. How's our girl? Melted your cold heart yet? James, get the girl out.
You're not going to let me in there. You've got your armor back on.
I have no armor left. You've stripped it from me. The only question remains. Will you yield? In time.
This action-packed movie filled with copious amounts of gunfire, thrilling car chases, and amazing gadgets will keep you thoroughly engaged. With glorious performances given by Dame Judi Dench playing M, the head of MI6, and Mads Mikkelsen playing the cunning and devious villain Lashif, in conglomeration with modern technology and timeless spy movie antics, Casino Royale maintains the classic spy movie expectations but with a modern twist. This movie puts you through a roller coaster ride of emotions and keeps you guessing at every turn. Even when you think you've figured it out, there's a new piece to add to the puzzle. This film kicks off the reboot of the 007 franchise and does not disappoint. Daniel Craig gives an excellent performance as the new James Bond and provides the iconic figure with a bold new edge appropriate for today's audiences. Next, we will have the weather with Ashley Voxland.
Beautiful day out. We're downtown La Crosse. What should we do tonight?
I don't know, the Pearl's right there.
Yeah, but we've been there so many times.
I guess you're right.
Oh, there's the La Crosse Center. You know, I hear they have outdoor expos, concerts, they've had monster truck rallies. Maybe they have something cool going on tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they did have a rodeo once, so maybe we should go check it out.
I think we should. Let's go on down.
All right, let's go.
Oh my God, Steph, the Harlem Globetrotters are here tonight. We need to go on in because these people do like crazy trick shots and they have really awesome ball handling skills. We just gotta go.
Yeah, the Harlem Globetrotters actually have a world record holder on their team too.
What? Ballin'! Let's go.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Located in downtown La Crosse, the La Crosse Center has become a premier facility in the Midwest as a convention site and an entertainment destination. The Harlem Globetrotters are just one of the few events that comes to the La Crosse Center each year. The Harlem Globetrotters started as a team in 1926, and now, 85 years later, they are one of the most recognized franchises in history. Globetrotter Hammer Harrison enjoys his time on the team as he has been a member for 6 years now.
You know, we get a chance to go around to different countries. I've been to about 55 countries all around the world so far. So it's just been great going to different countries and interacting with people, you know, because everybody understands the language of laughter. So that's what we do.
The Globetrotters are a fun and exciting team to watch. They go beyond trick shots to entertain the crowd and always are looking to put smiles on the faces of their fans.
Just put these smiles on faces, you know. Every year we go out, you know, we always have, you know, our new tours coming up, but our main goal is to put smiles on faces.
Oh my gosh, that was an awesome show. I really enjoyed my time here with the Globetrotters.
Yeah, this was really fun, and this venue is just amazing.
It is. It holds a variety of different events. So make sure if you're looking for something to do in the La Crosse area, you check out the La Crosse Center's website, and we'll see you guys next time.
Welcome back. I'm Ashley Voxland with this week's weather. So as you can see, tonight it's going to be partly cloudy with 50 degrees Fahrenheit and a southwest wind going about 3 miles per hour. And that is going to be followed up with a really nice and partly cloudy day tomorrow, high of 76, just like it was today, with a northwest wind going 4 miles per hour. And this weekend is expected to be just as nice and warm with a southwest wind going 14 miles per hour, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and partly cloudy and sunny again. 90% chance of rain on Sunday with a southeast wind going 9 miles an hour and 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too shabby for April, so go out there enjoying the nice weather while it lasts. And now here's Yixuan Zhong with this week's interview.
Thank you, Ashley. And my name is Yixuan. And joining me today is Miranda from International Office of International Education. Hi, Miranda.
Hi, Yixuan.
Okay, could you briefly talk about yourself to us?
Sure. My name is Miranda. I'm an International Student Advisor here at the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse, and I assist the international students with their immigration rules and regulations on campus.
Okay, so I know this year's international banquet took place last weekend. Could you tell us what is it and what the purpose of it?
Sure. This year, on April 10th, we had our 50th International Banquet. This is an opportunity for international students to showcase their culture, bringing the community together to share in diversity and just kind of cultural learning. The banquet includes entertainment by international students and students throughout campus and the community. Traditional clothing is showcased to show cultural heritage and history. And there's a menu that is prepared by international students submitting their recipes.
Okay, and then as an international student, I want to know like how many international students we can meet on campus.
UWL currently has 264 international students on campus from over 30 different countries. Our top 4 countries include China, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, and Vietnam.
And what are their most major in?
Our most popular majors include the business fields, computer science and software engineering, and then English as a second language.
Okay, so what makes a business major as the top choice for them?
One of the reasons a lot of our international students choose a business program is because of our business college. It is internationally accredited.
Sounds good. And then I'd love to know like how many exchange programs we have on campus right now.
UWL currently offers 8 exchange partnerships, including Australia, China, Denmark, Japan, Germany, Mexico, and Sweden and Spain.
Okay. We talk about international students, and then we are going to talk about our domestic students. So how many students we send abroad each year, and do you have the number for us?
Sure. We currently send roughly around 400 UWL students abroad each year, and our top destinations are Spain, United Kingdom, Ireland, and Italy.
Wow, so is this like any tips for students who have no idea where to go?
So
what is the perfect choice for them?
We have a lot of different opportunities for students to choose from. We tell a student that there's always a program for you based on the different courses that you're interested in taking, the different countries or language requirements. So there's lots of different opportunities.
Okay, so how about those students come back from like a study abroad student come back? What are they bring back to us on campus?
The students that come back from studying abroad bring back a global perspective that will help them in their daily life and with their future careers. Having that global perspective to interact with people from all around the world really aids you in your career progression. It's just one of the skills that they'll bring back.
And is there any upcoming programs you want to share with us?
Sure. For upcoming programs, every semester we offer 5 cultural coffee hours. This is an opportunity to talk about different perspectives and bring a global perspective.
And then what are those international students involved on campus right now?
Our international students are involved on campus in many different ways, including student organizations, getting involved with different intramurals and athletics. So there's many different ways that a student can be involved.
And what is the big plan of OIE?
Our last big plan is a generation abroad and increasing our student numbers.
Okay, thank you for coming, Miranda. Stay tuned. Collin will be right back with this week's sports. But first, let's take another look at this week's edition of Perfect Paths.
This is Mona, a 3-year-old American Staffordshire Terrier. This little doggy is affectionate, sweet, and of course, well-mannered. Oh, and she knows how to sit. Mona does very well at keeping her kennel clean here at the shelter. She would do well at any home, as long as she has a consistent routine. Just look at those stunning brown eyes. Mona needs a home. To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Again, the phone number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. And now let's kick it over to Collin with sports.
And now here's this week's sports with Collin Talbert.
Again, the number for the Cooley Region Humane Society is 781-4014. I'm Collin Talbert here at Roger Herring Stadium. The Eagles are in their 3rd week of spring practice. They went 3-7 last season, but were in a lot of close games. I talked to senior quarterback Trek Cummings about what it would take for the Eagles to start closing out those close games.
It's frustrating, man. I think we lost 4 games by 7 points last year, and that's the difference between 3-7 and 7-3. We could have finished top 2 in the conference, but that's not the way it goes sometimes. And we got to work on, finishing games out. Focus on the fundamentals and paying attention to details to, capitalize in big-time situations.
The Eagles once again are facing a challenging schedule. They have to go to Mary Hardin, Baylor, and St. Thomas, both nationally ranked teams the last couple years. They also play one of the toughest Division III conferences in the nation, the WIAC. But Trent Cummings says they don't look at it that way. They just look at it week by week.
The thing I love about this conference is that anything can really happen. I mean, any given year there's going to be 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 ranked teams in the top 25 within the nation, and that doesn't really change anything for us. We're looking to capitalize, and we're happy to play against those teams and knock them off and get ourselves up on the leaderboards.
Cummings, the starting quarterback last season, missed multiple games with multiple injuries, but says he is feeling better with a good rehab facility here at La Crosse, and also is starting to build good rapport with a new look wide receiver core.
That's frustrating. You work as hard as you can all summer and all off season to only play in a few games, but I'm feeling healthy as ever, and we got a great rehab facility downstairs here with the training staff, and things are looking up. They're looking great so far. They're very eager to touch the field and to get out there and make plays, and hopefully make me look good and make me look like I know what I'm doing. But I have all the confidence in the world in those young guys, and I know they're going to step up and make plays when the time comes.
From the turf to the diamonds, Eagles softball play hosts number 4 ranked Luther. UWL riding a 7-game winning streak going into Game 1 of the doubleheader Tuesday afternoon. To the 4th, still no score. Megan Nelson drives the ball to deep right, all the way to the fence, hustling all the way to 3rd for a triple. But UWL is unable to cash in. A few batters later, Norse's Amanda Whitslip gets the punch out, inning over. Eagles' Jessie Kerrigan was also wheeling and dealing, gets the K here. She had 4 in the game. But the Luther offense would awaken in the 6th. Miranda McKay finds a gap in left center. 2-run score. Norse on the board first. Bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Last chance for UWL. Greta Gumness keeps the game alive with a single to left. But what a game on the mound for Whitslip. K-zone here to end the game for a shutout, striking out 15. Eagles fall in Game 1, 2-0. UWL bounced back in Game 2, however, giving the Norse their 2nd loss of the season, winning by a score of 7-5. In other action, the men's baseball team completed a 3-game sweep over number 6 ranked Stevens Point. They won Game 1 7-6, Game 2 a thrilling win 4-3 on a walk-off wild pitch, and the nightcap 5-4 with a game-winning RBI by Nick Barnes. The Eagles improved to 15-7 on the season, 8-4 in the WIAC. This has been Collin Talbert from Roger Herring Stadium, WMCM Sports.
So guys, the weather is going to be warming up in the next couple weeks. Is there anything happening around campus?
Well, rumor has it there's a beach party going on.
Yeah,
Tell us more about that.
I heard that was from noon to 4 on Wednesday, April 29th at the Wittich Clock Tower, or Wittich Field on the Clock Tower.
Looking forward to that.
I know, it's going to be fun. We'll probably have more details coming up next week, but we'll see about that.
Just rumors for now.
Well, rumors for now. Thanks for watching WMCM's Week in Review. Make sure to join us next week, Thursday at 4:30, right here on Campus Channel 6 and Charter Channel 96. Thanks for watching.